My name is Susie Lefanu and I'm a Naturopathic Integrated Wellness Clinic. Autoimmune disease. It's not just about let's look at the immune system and let's see what's happening. It's a fair bit more complex than that. So autoimmune disease covers a very wide banner of conditions ranging from eczema to rheumatoid arthritis, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, Crohn's disease in the digestive system, type 1 diabetes, and the list, it really goes on. So let's have a look at what are the key factors that we look at Integrated Wellness Clinic. It is fairly complex. The very first thing that we would look at is in fact the immune system. What's happening with the balance of the white blood cells and the different markers or cofactors that you see often elevated in autoimmune. We would look at a process called molecular mimicry. So this is an area of research that I'm incredibly passionate about. It's something that's still incredibly emerging. So what this process is when there's bacteria or food reactants or food proteins that look very similar to an organ or a cell inside the body. An example of that is the link between gluten or celiac and Hashimoto. So that's well known now, but there are other bacteria that are being researched like Yersinia and Klebsiella. So if you're eating certain foods that you're reactive to, or if you're carrying certain bacterias, they can mimic your body's own cells, and then the body can mount an immune response against that. We would have a look at your adrenals because the adrenals control the stress response, and almost everybody with an autoimmune condition will say that it's affected by stress. We would have a look at the inflammatory response. It's controlled by the adrenals. So cortisol, it's released when the body is stressed, but it's also released when the body's inflamed. So often there's a bit of an issue there. We would have a look at the gut function. So the digestive system is incredibly important for clearing out chemicals and toxins, and it's also important in this process of molecular mimicry. We would have a look at the hormones in the body. Often people will say, or females will say during the reproductive cycle, that they'll notice different times when things like their eczema is a lot worse, or when their pain from the rheumatoid arthritis is a lot worse. So as you can see, it's not just a one step or a one system or a one organ condition. We would really need to look at the person as a whole, have a look at their, the way that they're living, have a look at the way that they're eating, and have a look at the way that they're thinking or their psychology. So they're the three primary pillars that we look at Integrated Wellness. And we look at those pillars through, following our 3-step methodology. And so that's collaborative and shared care, pathology testing, and then over to education and really empowering you to take control of your health and your autoimmune condition. So if you've got any questions, please feel free to contact us. We'd be happy to offer you a free assessment consultation. It's no obligation, it's just loaded with information. And we offer this to clients interstate, overseas. It doesn't matter where you are, distance isn't an issue. So I hope that gives you a little bit more insight. Please contact us if you need us. Otherwise, have a great day.